This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping a foot on the what on the next. We keeping a foot on the what on the next. Let's get on to it, man. Woo! Cinnamon Alvarez, man. And a prediction king strikes again. And a prediction king strikes again. We told you guys, man. First, Bud Fraudford. Now, Cinnamon Alvarez. Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! Make me feel like Ric Flair, though. Let me say it again. Styling and profiling. Woo! And then number 3. For the number of confirmation. I feel like Ric Flair, though. Styling and profiling. Woo! Here's the cold-hearted. Here's the unadulterated. Here's the cutthroat truth-telling fashion. He knows the sport, told you guys. Reverse bias, aka detractors, aka panders. Their pandering narratives have the ceiling cap. Once it goes up, woo, it must come tumbling down. Let me say it again. Once it goes up, woo, it must come tumbling down. And boy, did it come tumbling down today. First, Bud Fraudford is getting clowned left and right. Obviously, he knows the sport is the standard bearerizer and the transcenderizer of this situation, along with my boy Tom Ross, TV. Salute to you. Double Dragons, fellow Double Dragons, True Alpha, and Oxtail, the Ursos, Arctos, to Enos' Sport, to Bedded Mastiff. Now, anyways, let's get back onto the video. This is what Enos' Sport was talking about on HenosSport.com. Enos' Sport wrote a beautiful, crafted article to explain that Canelo, Saul, Cinnamon Alvarez is the most gifted from a boxing judging standpoint, the most cherry picking from a cherry picker standpoint, and the most, what I would say, gift or super duper gift type of fighter. He avoids elite fighters at the highest levels. This guy cannot stand to fight elite black boxers. And the reason being for that is because Jermall Charlo and i.e. Demetrius Andrade give him fits. Floyd Mayweather double washed, and triple washed his ass. Arislandi Lara gave him a boxing clinic, even though it was a boxing robbery 101. Let me say it again. Even though it was a boxing robbery 101, he boxed the shit out of his ass. So when it comes to elite black fighters, you have to understand why Canelo Alvarez is scared as fuck. Let me say it again. Why he's scared as fuck. Because he knows Jermall Charlo's too tall, he's too athletic, and he's too explosive as you know what for him. And he knows that Demetrius Andrade is too, like Oscar de la Hoya said, boring, i.e. meaning he'll box the shit off him. Basically, he'll box his ears off. The cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and the cutthroat truth-teller fashion is Canelo Alvarez is Cinnamon Alvarez for a reason. Because he's a cinnamon when it comes to black elite fighters. Let me say it again. He's a cinnamon when it comes to black elite fighters. Now you guys see why him and Mauricio Solomon, they went like this to merge and him be the first WBC franchise championship belt fighter. It's so that he can be able to say that he's a champion, win, lose, or draw. Let me say it again. Things that make you say, let me say it again. Things that make you say, It's so that he could say that he is a WBC franchise championship belt holder or French fry belt holder in win, lose, or draw. When in boxing has a fighter been able to say that I'm still a champion, win, lose, or draw? I thought in cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat, more visceral, truth-telling fashion that if you're a champion, you have to do everything that is required, i.e. heavyweight lifting, to denote that you're still a champion. The middleweight division is a transitional division in boxing. It was made famous by Marvin Hagler, Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones. Andre Ward can get credibility to that. And then you turn around and you go and spit at the middleweight division. Woo! Now you guys are seeing, man, not only Bud Fraudford, but you're also seeing that Cinnamon Alvarez is a fraud. This is what Hino's Sport was talking about. Cinnamon Alvarez does not want to fight any elite black fighters Because in his mind, he knows that he will be exposed. He knows that those boxing paydays will no longer be an evident effect. And he knows that it will be basically deja vu. Or in this case, cinnamon deja vu. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true teller fashion. Now you guys understand why. DuckTales. DuckTales. There's a stranger out to find you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do is grab on you some DuckTales. He's fucking ducking Jermall Charlo, and he's fucking ducking Demetrius Andrade. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true teller fashion. This is He Knows the Sport, checking out.